Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 playing a bit of domination here on the map Evac, running around the Haymaker shotgun. And how good is Evac for shotgunning, right? If you're using a Haymaker or a KRM or an Argus or whatever it is you're using, right, it's a fantastic map for shotgunning, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be discussing the idea of shotgunning here in Black Ops 3 because I've gotten a number of requests from people to discuss these shotguns here in this game. I feel as though now we've had the game for almost 2 months. I think I've formed a pretty concrete opinion of them. I have the Argus and the KRM up to gold. I'm working on the Haymaker, and I haven't really used the Breckley too much, but we'll be discussing that here later on in the video. I feel as though I have a pretty good grasp on the shotguns. I'm a big fan of shotgunning in Call of Duty. If you guys aren't a fan of my YouTube channel, maybe if this is the first time you've ever watched one of my videos, I love shotgunning in Call of Duty. I've been doing it since Modern Warfare 2. I love the playstyle that you have to implement while using a shotgun. It's just so much different than using like a submachine gun or an assault rifle or anything like that, right? It's just so much different. I enjoy the playstyle that you have to implement. And overall, my opinion of Black Ops 3 so far in terms of shotgunning is it's one of the most inconsistent Call of Duties for shotgunning that I've seen in a long time. As there's sometimes where I'm using like a KRM, right? I just feel like a god. Like sometimes I'm shooting at these people and there's just nothing that they can do. You guys, I'm sure, have had those moments where you're just having those really good games, your connection's on point, it's just like bam, 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 one-shotting everybody. Then there's other times where you're just getting hit markers and hit markers and hit markers, and it's insane. Here we have this clip here on Nuketown using the KRM here. Now, this is one of the better clips I've ever gotten with the shotgun. This is with the KRM, and you'll be seeing that I just go through and just basically one-shot everybody. We take the B flag right here. Now I'm going to go around the corner back into their building as I usually do, and you'll be seeing just bam, 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 one-shotting everybody. Like, this gun is just amazing. It's fantastic. You get this guy right there. I could have knifed him. I decided to shotgun him instead. Just going through and just getting all these one-shot kills on just about everybody. It feels great when you go on those kill streaks, right? But then there's other times where it's like, how did I get a hit marker there? You know, you get a hit marker on a guy, or you randomly miss or something like that, and you die by the very nature that you're using a pump action shotgun. Just sometimes that stuff stinks. And I've noticed it's been really inconsistent in Black Ops 3. You know, some games I feel great. Other games it's like, wow, I'm just getting hit markers left and right. I can't get a one-hit kill. This isn't working out for me. If you guys don't know, in Black Ops 3, they changed around the damage for shotguns and how it works. Like, at a fundamental level, they changed around how the damage for shotguns work, and I think they did it in an effort to try and make it so the shotguns are more consistent. But what I feel as though they did is I feel like they made the shotguns even more inconsistent as a result, which is really weird. So how shotguns worked in Call of Duty years past, basically there's two different kinds of shotguns. There's the buckshot, which is just about every single shotgun in Call of Duty history, and then there is slug, which is like the Argus while aiming down sights here in Black Ops 3, and then the KSG from Black Ops 2, I believe, was the only other slug shotgun in Call of Duty. I may be missing ones from Advanced Warfare Ghost, but basically most shotguns in Call of Duty history, they're buckshot, and what that means is they're going to shoot out their shell, the shell is going to explode, and it's going to let out roughly 8 pellets. Just about every single shotgun would shoot out 8 little pellets, and each one of those pellets would do a certain amount of damage based upon how far you were away from your target when you shot, right? So if you were like super close range, like you like stick your barrel of your shotgun up the guy's nose or something, and you shoot with like the Remington 870 from Black Ops 2, it's going to shoot out 8 pellets, and each one of those pellets is going to do 50 damage, and if 8 pellets connect, then that's going to do 400 damage to the guy, and usually they only have 100 health. You know, they're going to be dying pretty easily, and that's always how shotguns work. You know, depending how far away you are, the pellet's going to do a certain amount of damage, and you have to actually hit them with all the pellets that come out of your shell. And of course, slugs are a bit different. Picture a slug like a sniper bullet. Like, basically one little projectile comes out, it does a bunch of damage. If you hit them with it, it's probably going to kill them. You know, they changed around how that works here in Black Ops 3. What they have done is they basically made it so there's a flat damage that each shotgun actually does, right? So if you take the KRM, for example, and you same scenario, you take the KRM 262 here in Black Ops 3, you shove it up the guy's nose, and then you pull the trigger, it's going to shoot out its shell, but it's going to do initial base damage of 98 damage right away, and then it's going to give you a bunch of little tiny bonus damages for every single little pellet of it that actually hits. So you do get some damage from your pellets still, but it's going to give you, most of your damage is going to come from the initial pellet that hits, and then the rest of them give you a very small amount. And I think they did that to try and make it so shotguns are more consistent, but again, in my own personal opinion, with my experience with shotguns here in Black Ops 3, it just feels way more inconsistent than anything. You know, while using the KRM or while using the Argus, you know, again, sometimes you feel like you're amazing, you feel like you're hitting every single shot, you're just going through and taking out everybody, and I feel as though that has something to do with the connection. I feel as though it has something to do with the reaction time of your opponent, and just a number of factors go into that, but just sometimes you just go through and you feel like a golden god with the shotguns. But there's other times where it's just like hit marker, hit marker. How is that a hit marker? Hit marker, hit marker. You know, it's like, how does any of this work, right? I don't understand how this is going down. So my opinion of shotgunning here in Black Ops 3, people have been asking about it. It feels really inconsistent with the new damage profiles that they're actually giving us. But at the same time, it's still consistently pretty good. Like if you're a good shotgun player, you're going to do well with the shotguns the majority of the time, but you're still going to randomly have that little bit of RNG that says, hey, we just basically didn't want to get you your kills this time for some reason. It just feels really inconsistent at times. I still enjoy shotgunning. Again, my first gold gun in this game was actually the Argus. I really like the Argus. I got gold on the KRM. I'm working on the Haymaker, but headshots on a shotgun to get gold camo, like whose idea was that, you know? But it's taking me a long time to get headshots with a freaking full auto shotgun. I'm not very good at that. Maybe I just need to aim up a little bit more. But I enjoy shotgunning here in Black Ops 3. It's a lot of fun to do, but again, it just feels really inconsistent in my opinion. And I feel as though what they tried to do to make it more consistent, which is changing the damage profiles, has, in my opinion, made it so shotguns feel more inconsistent, which is really weird. So let me know in the comment section below, what is your opinion of these shotguns? I know some people say they really like it, and other people say they really hate it. Like, where are we here, guys? Where are we? Again, my opinion, I love it. I love using shotguns with Black Ops 3, especially on close quarters maps like Combine or Evac or Aquarium. Like, pulling out a shotgun on those maps is just a lot of fun. It's very fun to do. But again, at times, it feels very inconsistent. So I'd love to know your guys' opinions of shotgunning here in Black Ops 3. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.